All right, it is saying we are live. Hello, everybody. I am Michele Amburgey, and I'm here with Susie Beiler, the great and fabulous Susie Beiler.
Fabulous.
Fabulous. And we're here with Soul Speak Salon to share with you guys some soul centered love language that is going to rock your world. And Susie, thank you so much. This is such an honor to be doing this with you every single week. We're here every Wednesday at
Are
10
we,
a.m.
are we on Intuitive Michelle Ambergy? Is that where we're live streaming from?
We're live streaming it to Intuitive Michele Amburgey.
I don't,
And then we can share it on out. So we'll take this couple minutes.
yeah, I'm not seeing it. That's why, that's last week. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Are you sure that's where you,
Yep.
that's where you live streamed it?
Yep, that's the only place I live stream it to because I figured we would live stream it to Intuitive and then we can send it over to Soul Speak.
Okay.
For those of you that are watching this or maybe watching it later, Susie and I now have a Facebook group, I think it is, called Soul Speak Salon.
I found it.
Yeah, sometimes it takes a few minutes to get on there.
Well, I went to videos and I found it there.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah, I went directly somewhere else. So, okay. All right. So I'm going to close that.
Very cool.
All right. I'm present now.
I know. We just take this few minutes when we first get started to, very cool.
All right. I'm present now.
I know. We just take oh, technology.
We love it.
You're everywhere.
Welcome my plant into our live stream. She really likes when I live stream. She likes to be a part of it.
That's so cool. She's so pretty
I know.
too.
And since the light language symposium live streams, she like really flourished. I mean, she's just really growing all these leaves, and I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but she likes light language, I think. So
I think so. It's from the soul.
she's happy to be a part of it.
Yeah, and it just connects to everything.
It really does. So while you're doing your thing, Michelle, I'm just going to kind of take over and just start us off here because there is so much going on right now. I'm feeling many levels of many things within our multidimensional universe. So we're just going to start with this planet. A lot of things are being illuminated, a lot of things are shifting and rearranging on this planet. So what I would encourage everyone to do is do your best to stay grounded and do your best to go with the flow. And whatever you see unfolding, do your best to stay in your hearts in love and not go into fear because it might look like, you know, things are going down and they are, but it's for the good, and these things have to be illuminated. And unfortunately, we've chosen a timeline where things are a little messy. We can change that timeline by staying in our hearts and choosing love, and things don't have to be as messy. So I invite you to really do your best to stay out of fear, to stay in love, so that we can be on a timeline that's a little bit easier for everyone. So, for example, what happened in Afghanistan, and I'm not blaming anyone, but if we as humanity would have stayed in our hearts and stayed in love, that would not have had to unfold that way. Unfortunately, because we as humanity, make choices collectively that we don't always understand, that we're making these choices, things happen and unfold in ways that aren't pleasant for some people. So, I say all that from a privileged standpoint of living here in Sedona with a cushy life compared to what they're experiencing over there, and I recognize that and acknowledge that. But I also know the power of the collective creation, and that if we as a collective can start taking responsibility for what we're creating together, we can create something a lot nicer. So I'm I'm saying that from both angles, understanding that I sit in a seat of privilege, but also understanding the power that we do have as a collective and that we can change things. So there's that happening on the planet. And then moving into the galactic sense, we are in a spiritual battle. There is spiritual warfare happening. Make no mistake, that's very real. It is happening. Some of us are on the front line, so some of us feel it and sense it a little more acutely than others. Love is the only choice. And love is what wins. So again, even though things may seem crappy and chaotic, there is an undercurrent of love that is guiding us through these battles. And there is an undercurrent of love that is perpetuated within the galaxy. I don't know if that's the right word. It is flowing within the galaxy. The love is happening. And so again, what we can do is to stay focused on love and to be in our hearts as much as possible, and to maintain that larger perspective as much as possible, and to get out of our own little worlds. And I say that having gone deep into my own little world yesterday to clear some things up within my own being, but that is also important, that we clear out the stuff that no longer serves. So continue to do your inner work, continue to stay focused in love as much as possible. And I'm going to stop there because I'm feeling a little preachy.
That's okay. You're doing good. I want to share something that I woke up with yesterday morning. So today is Wednesday. This was yesterday morning. I do a lot of my work in my dream time. Mm-hmm. So when I'm working with the galactics and the angels, archangels, the ascended masters, the councils of light, a lot of it is in my dream time. And yesterday I slept almost all day because I couldn't stay awake. And because I woke up in the morning and this was the message that I was given to share with all of you. And it goes something like this. Christ consciousness must rise up from within. To move forward, to find peace, to honor life, the Christ principle of love one another must rise up from the soul and bathe your life in its grace. One person allowing the fire of this truth to fill their being can change the world. So what I want to let everybody know, first of all, when I'm saying Christ consciousness, I'm not talking a religious or a particular person. I'm talking about what is known in the intergalactic realms as the Christ principle, is that love one another. And it's just exactly what Susie is talking about. We must get out of the drama, out of the fear, get back into our hearts and our souls, and let that Christ principle flow through us to hold that love energy. Love is so powerful. The energy of love can outdo, if you will, the energy of hatred and anger and fear. One person can help thousands, tens of thousands of people. We don't have to have every single person in the love state doing Om, but we do need you guys, because if you're here watching it, you're part of the ground crew that's here for love. And I know Susie and I both are. And I had last night, as I was falling asleep after I slept all day, woke up, had dinner, watched a 1980s rom-com. It was so fun. And as I was going to sleep, I was sitting at a round table in council with all of my guides that I work with, as well as Pleiadians, Arcturians. I had the praying mantis beings there. And they actually woke me up again in the middle of the night. And I was sitting in council with all of these great beings: Jesus, Saint Germain, Redwood Tree, Rata, Toth. I mean, I'm talking biggies. And we were sitting there and we were connecting mentally, at the heart, and at the belly. and we were creating waves of energy, blue and gold, out into the world. It is so imperative, everybody, that we hold the light and that we hold the love. It is, we can't fiddle around anymore.
Yeah.
And it's, yeah, and it's not, that's all that's required. And it's so simple when you think about it. Touch into your heart every once in a while. Going throughout your day, if you see something on TV or in the news or whatever about Afghanistan, put your hands over your heart, send love to the situation. Don't send the fear. Oh my God, no. Oh, look at what's happening. Drop into the heart and just send out that love, because that's what's going to help heal what's happening, because that's not the only place this crazy stuff is happening. It's everywhere.
Right. And on Monday in the Creation Temple, what we did was just send loving light and illumination to the hearts of every human, the hearts of every being on planet Earth. And again, not that fear, but just the love to flood everyone's hearts, to awaken, to, help everyone get into that space of love. And I feel like there are big things unfolding right now. Big things are being illuminated. I'm, fingers crossed for some disclosure to come forward. And I'm just really feeling like what we need to do today is to drop deeper into our hearts and activate more of that love energy with the Benera light beings and with the beings that you bring through, and grounding. I say this to myself as much as anyone else. We need to stay grounded, stay in our hearts, so that as all of this happens, because we're the anchors. We're the anchors for the shift that's occurring right now. I'm not saying you and me, Michelle. I'm saying everyone who's a part of this live stream.
Absolutely.
Replay. We're the anchors. So
Yep.
this is our job right now.
Well, and it's interesting because as you say this, I'm reminded of a vision that I have often when I gather and we're talking on this subject, because this isn't the first time we've talked about it, but it's like it's DEFCON 1 now. It's time. But what I see is everyone who's listening to this, who does light language, who understands love, who's connected to their soul, all of you that are watching this, all of you, I see this beam of light, and it's connected to the light grid that is around this planet. And so all of you are holding a beam of light deep into Mother Earth to stabilize and nurture and help Mother Earth too. And we're everywhere. We're all over this planet. And it's so cool because I'm always like, well, there's none in the North Pole and the South Pole. I am shown there are. So maybe, I don't know, the penguins and the polar bears are light workers too. It could be. But
Well, if the dolphins and the whales are, why not?
Exactly. Exactly. Good point. And so know that you're not doing this alone. You guys are not alone. We're all working together, and we all came here as this is part of our mission, to be here during this turbulent time. You guys have what it takes. You guys have what it takes. And so just drop into your heart, move into who you really are as a sacred and holy being, and let's do this. It's not going to take a long time, but we need to be focused and intent on our mission right now.
Yeah.
And so now I'll stop being preachy.
I want to invite everyone to let go of whatever your experience was from yesterday. I know yesterday was a really intense day for a lot of people. So I just want to invite you to let that go, move on from it. That was yesterday. Today's a new day. Today's a fresh energy. I just need to say that. So why don't we drop in and allow some codes to come through?
Let's do it. And I just want to call upon that council of amazing beings that I was sitting with last night to just be here with us and be a part of this as well.
Ngomokshai amakyoto ngomokyote ngomokyoto heya ngomokyete ya ngomokushia katetea shima ngakushukototoya ngomokyoto to uria ngshikatotoya rikshamba katetea la ngamokushukototo ya mokshankte yama ya ngomokushikototo yama yakala ngokushantoto ya evro kushingototo ngomokuya toto ya riang kushikatoto ya masha ayakatata ya morishikototo uya ngomokushatote ya ngomoyakototo oya ya Ngamukushia katate ya. Ngamukuchote ya. Ngamukushia ya. Ngamukushia ya. We invite you to open your hearts, to clear out, to release any stagnation in your heart energy. Ngamukuya shiankatoto ya. Frinku shama yakatata. Ngamakyante ya ngamo ishankatati amo ya ha reo shokotoya. Breathe into your hearts. Breathe into your hearts.
And I'm getting very loud too, to trust the divine plan. There is a divine plan underlying all of this. And to trust in that divine plan is found in the soul. It's found in your soul. It's found in your heart. Let your heart feel these words that are being shared with you today. Let them move into you. Let them bless you and bathe you in the goodness and in the light. Aro kasere ki anda se o ye ke bi o tata o ke papam. Aro kasante ke kam tata house ke de duin dia kaum. Aro katao si ke ki deo simbi bi o antado sere de on tata o ke apia. Anko ke kyo se ke tia. Aro kateo dio o se au se ke kyo dia tio as papa bi o tata o. Aro sende am dia se kyo ye te ke am dia. They're speaking right now about the pyramids in Egypt and the pyramids around the planet that are all being reactivated is the best word that I can get for that. And that they too are helping to anchor the light. They were created as resonators for very high frequency. And I'm being shown South America. I'm being shown the pyramids in Egypt. I'm being shown pyramids up in, I don't know, maybe the Himalayas, kind of that area. I apologize, I don't know my geography that well. And they're also showing me like way up north in Canada too. So there are things that are being activated that are helping, that were set here by our star families of love and light. They're showing that many of you have worked in these great sacred temples and even worked on these great sacred temples. Also can be, you hold the key within your soul. You hold the key within your soul and you connect up with these energies as they spread out around the planet and even out into the universe. They're also showing me many starships around the planet that are helping. They want you to know we're not alone. They want us to know we're not alone, that we have a lot of help interplanetary help. Sompian teo seqq onte ke on sakao de se ke an tia ke de India se ke arikatoro kusiri di bibio sakabayan the akiakam darus ka se ora kateo on sekendi de sekata deus kababio sekendi e ota ke on sakene ne o sekapio pio ado to kuto ere se luta o sekapio sata ekiapian te o sekapia o sekapia out the ke o sakakakambitaba. They're showing me the Middle Earth has like an amazing anchor of light underneath it. And they're asking us to visualize all of the Middle East, including the pyramids over there in Egypt, just as this foundation of light. Visualize the light of Gideon's. Hold the light, the truth, the divine plan within that space. There's so many sacred places and parts of the land and sacred and holy spots over there. Let's hold the light for that within our hearts and souls. They're also showing me that India, the country of India, is just filled with light. It's a very divinely feminine energy that is really helping to anchor that area over there as well. They're talking about Lemuria and Atlantis, and all of these places are being activated right now. It's all
Reactivated.
being activated right now to help with this shift. None of this is haphazard. It is all planned and we're all a part of it. They're just asking you to breathe that in. Just breathe that in. Whew.
There are also cities around this planet that were set up by our star family there are shapes. These cities were built in certain shapes,
Yep.
Stars and things like that. And these cities are also being reactivated to be conduits for the galactic energy, for the ascension, awakening energy.
Yep. And Washington, D.C. is one of them. France is another one. They're showing me.
They're everywhere.
France, yeah.
All over the planet. It's amazing.
All over. Seong Kim.
Yeah, sacred geometry. They were created in sacred geometry to hold the energies, to flow the energies, to generate the energies. Like those domes that you see in cathedrals and mosques. Has nothing to do with religion. They are capacitors for energy.
Yep. Pyramids and domes.
That's all being reactivated right now. And it feels intense.
Yeah.
It feels intense to the human body, but the human body has the capacity to adjust and align with those frequencies. The human body can integrate those frequencies, and those frequencies actually match what is in our DNA, and so they're helping to activate our DNA as well. Moshakatatea, free Ukurong Shabatatia, Nankashakati, Wali, Labak Nankashkatatoya, Lakmak Nankashkatatea, Nankashkotoya, Nankashibatatia, Kushkotoyala, Nankashkatatea, Makashkatata, Yatatea, Shokotoyala, Nankshapata, Hinga, Makashkotoya, Brashi, Yakatoya, Barushikatoya, Malay, Nakashkatatea, Nakashabatoya, Inkashatea, Kashoto Mukuyanta, Namashik, Shokotoi, Yakin Kabashoto, Hiang by Hila, Nankashabato. La 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 kushoto yaka he amakushoto here namakshitati ha he wala na yakcha. And the energies and frequencies are coming in very quickly these days, but the human body does have the capacity to open and expand and flow and integrate these frequencies. Iya and when the energies feel intense, we invite you to drop back into your hearts, to expand your heart energy, because that is where the most powerful integration of the frequencies can occur. It is the most powerful portal for these frequencies to access and activate your DNA. Ngama kushima kototoya leila ngamo yang free ya xiang shang xia tolo ngamo hyo ya oshimo kyototoya reka xiang kototoya ma ngamo isha kia tataya amo umushu kototoya. And your breath is a massive portal and conduit for the flow of these frequencies. When we say these frequencies, we are referring to the new energies and frequencies that are coming to planet Earth, as well as the ancient energies and frequencies that are being reactivated in these places that this channel and Net Michelle has mentioned.
They're also showing me that, you know, we see a lot that the Schumann resonance, the basically vibration of Mother Earth, as it's going up, and there's a lot of people who are like, you know, we're not really exactly sure why. And what they're showing me, it is because of the activation of all these places on this planet and other planets too. I tend to be, I'm very connected to Jupiter, and the people of Jupiter, the Jupiterians, and there are places that are being activated on Jupiter too, that because we're all connected with this solar system that we live in. These planets are all connected. We're not just all floating around without a purpose and a divine connection. And they're showing me that, and they're also showing me the Galactic Federation, very much monitoring what is going on and reminding us that they also are part of the divine plan, and that part of what's going on is the reconnection of Earth and humanity with the Galactic Federation as well. Yeah, that's a whole other show. But just that it's like it's just is so amazing, these times that we're living in, and we don't want to get caught up in the other stuff. Ooh, I can barely talk. Just really receive these energies. And then I also, I'm being told to invite you guys to anchor this light right into not just you, but into your home, into your place of work, and make sure that you're including your home as a part of this light field as well. So that'll help you to maintain that higher frequency, and what I'm getting is allowing you to function more normally while holding this light. Yeah. And also Saint Germain is showing me that there's energy at the bottom of the feet that is being activated in some people that is really allowing you to connect more deeply in with Mother Earth and to flow this energy. And it's almost like pulling a plug, and that the energy is whoosh, flowing down into Mother Earth more. So if any of you were feeling funny stuff on your feet, that could have been what's going on too.
The crystals are our allies in helping to hold and flow some of the frequency. So you don't have to have a pyramid crystal like I have, but just anything to help ground you, anything to help hold, hold and anchor the frequencies.
Yeah, the crystals are so important, and they love us. Mother Earth is, and all the plants are kind of basically a big crystal. Giant crystals floating in space.
I mean, here in Sedona, I literally live on crystal.
Yeah.
Just a bed of quartz crystal. So everything's super amplified and intense here.
Totally is. I love it.
I love it sometimes.
Yeah, well, I'm getting ready to move out that way.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Ngamo shiketea huya levo ishankia tatuya la e avo shanku tutuya lea shanka tatuya lea vre on shioka tatea ma ingama kshan ngomu kyoto ingama iala nganku hyoto to heya ngangamu yo. We help to support your energies of flow, your conduits of flow, your meridians, your chakras, the portals that you have in your human body of flow, so that you are not getting stuck with all these energies that are coming through, that these energies can flow through you and not cause any physical issues or harm within the human body. Yeah, we ask and invite you to set the intention that your flows are open, your channels of flow are open and moving and flowing. We offer codes for anyone with blocked aortas or blocked arteries so that your blood flow may be full. Anyone who has compromised flow within the brain that might lead to a stroke or any issues of this nature, we offer healing and opening for these channels of flow. With ease and safety. Anyone who has been experiencing migraines, to open those portals of flow. Anyone with blocked digestive systems, opening those portals and energies of flow. All with safety and ease for the human body. Anyone with diabetes that has had restricted blood flow to extremities, opening those with gentleness and safety for the human body. I'm calling forth the Christ consciousness energy to flood the human energy fields, to open the auric body to Christ consciousness energy so that the human body may then receive it with greater ease. Merging the Christ consciousness energy with your light bodies so that your human bodies and hearts can receive and integrate with greater ease. Namo Shiakatatea ya ya hare hui shi namo kuyante ya namo rishi haliang ya to ya ya namo ya namo ya.
Ooh. Mm. Oh. And let's just keep this beautiful energy. You can tap into it anytime. Just bring that right into your heart so it becomes a part of you and who you are. And because it is eternal and ever, it once it's in you, it's always creating. It never goes away. And so I'm being here, share liberally, share it out to the world, share it to family and friends, share it to your neighbors. Think of the Middle East, think of all places of the world, think of the leaders of the world. Share it with those that are struggling with this virus, share it with everyone. The more you share it, the more it comes in. It is perpetual. There's that word again. It continues to flow. Yeah, I'm hearing, don't keep it for yourself. Share it, share it, share it. There's always more where that came from. Mm.
Especially those healing codes that the Monero light beings give us to open our flows. I've been working with those codes now, and they work. They do things. They make a difference. So, if you know anyone who has diabetes, or anyone who has had a stroke, or anyone who, has had surgery to, get a stent or open their, open their arteries or whatever, share as you feel guided.
Yeah.
Michelle, you're just glowing.
I can feel it.
I don't know if it's the humidity where you are. No, I'm just kidding. You're glowing. Like when the Christ consciousness energy was mentioned, you're just like,
Yeah, that's my jam.
I know.
I was born loving the Christ, loving the whole Jesus thing, love, love, love. And that is very much my journey here, is holding that Christ energy here on the planet. And there's a million words that we call it, but ultimately it's love. Mm. And I think your plant is moving closer to you. She's
Really?
so cute. I swear she's closer to you than when we started.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to go back and watch the beginning of this video.
Oh, I love that. This is so beautiful. And I apologize for my feline overlord passing through the video as well. He's gotten to where he always walks through all my videos. And I tried to be like, no, don't do that. And he's like, so.
She's like, I want to be part of it. It's just like my plant. She wants to be part of all my live streams.
Yep.
Your cat wants to be part of what you're doing.
And it's like, what the heck? Of course they can.
Of course.
So the way my thing is, all you see is a black tail going by.
Oh, that's cute. Well, thank you everyone for being a part of this, for working with the codes and energies with us. We are in it now. There's no going back from the illumination that's happening, from the shifts that are happening. Like I said in the beginning, we can choose a timeline that is easier for everyone, but it does require the collective energy to say yes to that. So if for no other reason than that, share this video so that more people will understand that their voice matters, that they have a say and a choice in how all of this unfolds. And we can change timelines very quickly if we can get the collective energy on board to say yes to more easy and grace.
Yeah, more easy and grace.
It's possible. Yeah.
And remember, it doesn't need to be everybody. We only need that 51% critical mass.
We just need the majority. That's right.
Yeah. So, and remember that love energy far outweighs the other energies. And so that 51% isn't 51% of the people. It's 51% of the energy.
Oh, good point. I like that. Sorry for my yawning. I'm exhausted.
That's okay. Yeah, it's intense.
Yeah.
It's intense, and that's okay. It's okay. We need that extra sleepies. We need that extra sleep, that extra rest right now. And I know a lot of people have been contacting me and just saying, oh my God, I'm so exhausted. It's okay. So if anybody out there is feeling that, it's okay. Yeah. It's okay right now. We're holding down the tent pegs of a really big tent. So honor your needs. Ooh.
Love you all. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week.
Yep. And again, I'm Michele Amburgey. This is Susie Beiler. And our contact information and how to get a hold of us is in our little doodaddy thingamabob that we put in here.
Doodaddy thingamabob.
I can't talk or think right now.
In case it's not in the doodaddy thingamabob, if you go to creationtemple.com/activate-your-voice, you can sign up for free to be part of the video drop that I'll be doing. I'm actually starting it next week, but tomorrow on my YouTube, you will find a video to explain what I'm doing. And I'm going to be offering tools and support to activate your voice each week through a video. So sign up for that. It's free, but I do need your email so that I can send you that unlisted link every week. So do that. It's free.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer. Thank you so much for doing that too, Susie. Yeah. So important. Yeah.
It's really relevant right now. So I'm just amazed by the guidance of how all this has unfolded for me, and what the service I'm meant to be doing right now. It's pretty profound. So I'll put that link in case it's not in the doodaddy thingamabob. I'll put the link in the comments.
Thank God for words like that.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, God bless all of you. Keep your minds in your heart. Remember who you are as sacred and divine beings, and you're not alone. We're all doing this together. And you know what? It's not going to be forever. So
Temporary.
enjoy it while you can. Okay, we love you guys.
Love you guys.
Bye-bye.